Ooh, that was loud. Okay. Hello, welcome back. So, hi. So, welcome to my channel. My name is Jose. I like the term or coined the term microastrology as what I do. I work with over 200 plus asteroids. The list keeps growing and growing, growing. Where I go into so much detail with my readings, it actually has led to a point where Um, I've done like a 6 hour reading. Not that I need to do that, but there are people who actually enjoy that stuff. Maybe not that long, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to read something that long here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the Mayan calendar. I know it's a past event sort of thing, but I like the past as well. I like going into the past. It's something to do with my cancer traits as well. Um, Let's see what we have here. So when I saw the chart and when I dug through the information pertaining to the fixed stars. So this is a bit of galactic astrology here, tied a bit, not really with microastrology, but yeah. So I do my own research. That's what I've been called to do. I pre-downloaded stuff, but with this one specifically, I just wanted to know which races, specific species were probably there. So we'll see what we get, or at least you will see what I got. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen on the chart that I got. Let's see here. Um, what I'm actually going to do first is minimize this first. So I'm going to be going on and off. What do you call this? Opening the chart uh, itself. Um, and then, what do you call this? Showing you what it looks like. Some may not be concerned about that, but that's totally fine. Um, Excuse me. Okay, so what I discovered was there was a specific species called from the Gliese 710. They're from the constellation, what was it again here? Sagittarius, I believe. I couldn't find anything on that. So Gliese 710 is a constellation from the serpents. So the serpents, let me see here. On the constellation serpents, we have. I'll share that one for now. And I'm going to open up just to describe what they look like. So the species from uh, constellation serpents were the the Mythili Unuch. I did this in the live reading, just I did a few minutes ago. They're basically related to reptoids, but they're not reptilians. Okay. Um, it says that they eat vegetables and crushed minerals, especially carbon. So they don't breathe our air. They wear this organic mask, and they makes them look weird. And they live in like a dark, cold, and damp planet. They're called the Unuki, and they strive in very cold temperatures. They were here in the 1960s, but they're not really much into intervening, getting, mingling with human stuff. They're not. It's very interesting. Their ships look like basically like very flower and elegant. It's very beautiful, actually. Um, I think they're just more about coming here to get minerals and all that stuff. So they were probably part of I don't know if they were one of them, but they could have been. I don't know. It says here they're from Theta Serpentis, from that fixed star under constellation Serpent. But Serpents is different. Right? Serpents is an entire constellation. So they could have been also from, okay. Oh wait, the Unukalhai. Oh, there's also the Unukalhai from this one. I think they're from this one. Alpha Serpentis is different as well. We don't know what they look like, but the place is called Unukalhe. It's interesting. And there's other places like Alia, Alava, Lize, Tianru, Nasak Shamiya 2, Nasak Yamani 2, the Jo, Guja, and Nasak Yamani 1. There's other ones. There's at least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 fixed stars in that constellation or solar systems in that constellation. So we don't know which ones were actually here. Okay. But the ones I got were this one from the Theta Serpentis, the Unuk. So they're the ones that have shown up for us. So um yeah, that's the one. So they could have been part of building the past and the Mayan calendar. So that's what I got here. The other ones I got were the Andromedans. But the Andromeda is a huge place. It's not just the Pleiadians, okay? Pleiadians are everywhere. They're not just that. So as you can probably see in this chart right here, uh, right here, you can see we're looking at transits right here. So Andromeda right here. I don't know if you can see that right here. That's Andromeda right here. Okay. Okay. So there's that. And they're probably part of this was the transits here showing the 2012, December 21. So the reason I was doing the 2012 is because I was watching something and I was trying to figure out like why 2012? Because according to the information that's gone around now, is that 2012 was the end of the calendar year for the Mayan calendar, but that signified a change and shift that we're going through, that one that was also further catalyzed or triggered further into change into society during the pandemic. Um, so there's the Andromedas has probably something to do with it, and I'm going to open up my own on my end here. Cannot share this for copyright reasons. Okay. Um, so there are several species. The Zene, I told in the live feed, the live video, the live event today. The Zene, okay, they're basically they're basically 12 dimension or 12 density. Okay. They're basically part of the alliance, the Zenitane alliance of 140 different species. They look very humanoid, pale blue skin, or is it blue skin males, and then fair skin for the females. Okay. There's also the Zygons, which are like us. They help also the planet. They help us. They live older, so they go up to about 2,000 years old, whereas the Zene are more like 1,800 years old. That's their oldest they get, apparently. So the Zygons have helped us with elevating, and they prevent us from doing things that are crazy, okay, that annihilate the planet. I want to keep track of time as well, so how much so about like less than a minute. Okay, and then there's also the Mitra, they're the ones who are working with the Sicarian Empire and the Orion collectives. So long-faced, elongated skull, slim neck, they look very super alien. And apparently they're deemed as they don't really help us. So they interfered as well, or something like that. I don't know if it has something to do with the Anunnaki as well. So that's all I got from the research that I read, which I can what I can fit in 10 minutes. But I hope that kind of is fun. I don't know, information. If you have any comments, let me know. This is just what I discovered. It's a short video for all that stuff and my calendar. I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.